Hey you guys, what's up? So today I'm doing I'm gonna show you how I got this kinky curly look. If it's not already planned, I'll be playing to the side the type of hair I use. So the hair we're using is Dreamweaver water weave, 12-inch 1B color, and the price is $39.99. This is the second day I've had this hair in. Again, I'll be showing on the side how I actually installed it if you're interested in that. If you're not and you know how to install it, then that's fine too. I have it installed on a 3/4 wig. So because this is some decent hair and I can reuse it over and over. Even though it is beauty supply store hair, it still is some good hair in my opinion. You can wet it and it, you know, kind of takes its form back somewhere. But I wanted to show you how I blend my hair with it. I am completely 100% natural. I do have a looser texture on the ends because of heat, so it's not as hard to blend, but it's still very hard because this hair, the weave is actually that's the gel that I use, but the weave is actually a like a 3C or 3, might even be a 3A depending on how you rate it. And my hair is definitely probably 4B. So there can be some difficulty blending if your hair is a lot more coarse, but it can be done, and I'm going to show you how. See, last night I put some stuff in it and the gel is still like, you can see that it's kind of nasty. But I use Eco Styler gel and it does the job, but you know, whatever. I mean, if I could find something better, then I would use that too. But it did a good job of slicking my hair down right here, but you can see how my hair is like really wavy. And then it turns into these bigger waves. Well, I'll show you how I did this. So this is some water and protein, some Infusion 23 protein mixture. I don't use it for a particular reason. I just use it because that's what's up here. But I used regular water last time. What I want to do is just kind of lightly mist my hair. I don't want it to be damp, only because if I was going to bed, I wouldn't mind it being saturated, but I'm not. I'm gonna let it sit for about 2 hours and then take it down. And so I don't want it to be just like soaking wet, because then when I take it down, it'll be frizzy instead of wavy. So what I'm gonna do is, here's my hair right here also. And again, I already have product on it from yesterday. So I'm going to take just a small section and part of the actual weave and twist together. Just separate into two and do a 2-strand twist. Twisting as tightly as you can stand. Obviously this is a twist, so it's not going to, you know, remain tight once you let it go, but you want to start it off as tight as possible and just basically twist it all the way to the end. You want to capture all of your strands of hair with it. Then you want to take some type of oil. I'm going to use grapeseed oil only because it's what's close. You can use any oil you want. Or if you have a moisturizer, you can use that too. Just going to add a little bit to that twist. Because when you take it down, if your hair is like mine, it can be really dry. And if it's dry, it still won't match the texture because the texture of this hair is really, you know, it's kind of got a nice little what am I trying to say? it's got a nice little sheen to it, so the hair is not dry at all. So you want your hair to match it if you have dry hair. You really won't even have to do all of this if you have like a looser curl, because your hair will probably blend perfectly with it. But honey, so it's gonna take another section. And just for experimental purposes, I'm going to apply a little bit of the Eco Styler gel to this one. Before I twist it and see what result that gives me. Okay, so now that we're all done with the twist, I think I did 6. Yeah, 6. And this part right here will be kind of smooth to the back to cover that track there. So, no problems. I'm going to just take my water and lightly mist it all over again, just to kind of, you know, loosen it up from being so dry. And more than likely I'll do it again once I take it down, but I'm just gonna do it, and then it'll probably get it'll probably get wet a little bit in the shower, but I'm not gonna like saturate my head or anything. Anyway, so now for this part, I'm just gonna mist it again because it's hard from yesterday. So, and be careful with whatever product you use to smooth, because it will leave white stuff. Like, see how it's already trying to white up a little bit? But I'm using the Eco Styler gel, and look at my Eco Styler gel. It's like so through. But I actually like when my gel starts to get old and hard, because I don't know, it's stickier and it holds better. See how it's kind of like that? I don't like when it's, you know, jelly, like too jelly, because it doesn't do what I need it to do on contact. To kind of have to tie it down, which I'm going to tie this down too, but you just have to do extra work for it to actually, it's not thick enough. It's basically what I'm trying to say. So when it starts to get old, that's when it thickens up really nicely. And it kind of, so just gonna take my edges and there you can see my wig. Just in case we have any wind action. Another thing that I found is kind of helpful when you have gel, or I know like that edges stuff by olive oil, it whites up too. Once it's on your hair, and then it'll slick your hair for a while, and after, I guess it gets it starts to melt with your body heat, your hair will frizz up. Like, to me, it's just not a good hold for long term. So I would prefer the Eco Styler gel for that. And then on top of it, I'm going to use the brown Eco Styler gel, just so it takes a little bit of that color away, in case it does try to turn white, even though these are my edges and really shouldn't be able to see them, but never know. And this is probably like way too much gel for some people, and I understand, but since this hair is so durable, I can wash it when I feel like it's just too like piled on, you know what I mean? So when I feel like it's too much product, then I can either take my 3/4 wig off and wash my hair as a whole, or I can wash it with the hair in there, and the hair is gonna bounce right back. I used to wear this hair when I was in college all the time when I first went natural, because my hair was short, well, shorter than what it is now, of course. And I had like a TWA, and it would just blend right over, like it would just come barely over the track, so I wouldn't have to do all of this twisting and stuff. But I just like the hair itself. Like, I like how it behaves and how it resembles natural hair so well. So first chance I got and found it in the beauty supply store, I jumped on it. And when I go back to Alabama, I'm gonna get some more packs just to have. So now that that's done, I'm going to put on my scarf. Oh, and I'm just gonna put a little oil on it so it won't be so hard, because that'll soften it up a little bit. And once it dries, all that whiteness should go away, hopefully. And if you have just like a regular scarf, that would be great to use. But since I don't, I'm gonna use this do-rag, and I'm gonna tie it like here so that it gets that back portion to lay flat. And I'll be back.